Alright, we got that all cleared up. Ready to continue, and in between this video and last video, I've went around the house and did inside outside windows. Started cleaning. So there's a lot of stuff that went on, but this computer goes to sleep, and to get it back on, I clicked this space button. I clicked my mouse, and in doing that, it advanced it. So I have to remember not to do that, or to minimize this or something. But first insurgency disbandment phase he didn't do. Air mission phase he can't do because he has no air units. Allied reaction air mission phase is null and void. I'm pretty sure it is, because my air unit would have had to been here to participate in combat, so I think that's pretty good. Now he did a ground combat 2-to-1 into entrenchments. Is net -1? Oh, he'd roll a 6. And I was, like I said, I didn't want to do this. I wanted to go ahead and do it click by click, but I clicked it on accident. So we know what the let me go ahead and I want to go through this. I'm pretty sure it's 9 to something. I'll have to find out what it is, but let me go through these numbers. We'll be right back. All right, we have 4 attack factors. +2 + 2 = 8 total. Here, I'll show you what I mean. If I can find out where my mouse is. See the first numbers: 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Second numbers: 4. We're down here. 2-to-1 die roll modifiers. I get -2 from me being entrenched. He gets a +1 because he has an insurgency unit with him. Equals a -1 die roll modifier, and I'm looking underneath the 2-to-1 odds. So he is on the mark. He is right on it, and he rolled a 6. We'll be right back because we have to go. Well, no, we don't have to go back. Let's look here for the combat, ground combat. There we go. All right, pause here real quick. We're right back. All right, we'll come down here. Current combat ratio underneath forest, 2-to-1. Current. Oh, I guess that's good enough. Initial. Oh, it's got on there initial and current. So he rolled a 6. Yep, he's on it. So he rolled a 6. We're down here underneath the 6 mark, and it is a obligatory 1 step loss for me, and I have to defend 1 or retreat 1. Defending unit must retreat unless he is in an entrenchment, so I'll be fine. Alright, so that's that. It's typically what happened in a other game. The only thing is, in the other game, I was bringing on insurgency units that weren't allowed to come in, so that'll change things big time. Alright, we'll continue on here. 1 step and you ignore the retreat. Correct, sir. Oh, what's going on here? Oh, okay, I think he just gave me a step loss is all there is to it on that one. Suffer a step loss. Communist ground air stage reserve movement phase. So let me see. That would be his tanks and everything. I don't think he removes his insurgent units yet. Let me take a pause here. Alright, I was incorrect. He can move all units that have reserve markers on them. He said he knew about this one being in reserve, but he for some reason didn't put a reserve marker on there, so I don't know what was going on with that. It was going to be involved in the combat, but the combat is over, and he did not move that. He did not involve that with one, so let's go ahead and see what happens. Now, here it says, reserve movement phase. Insurgency units that possess an insurgency reserve markers can move 1 or 2 hexes. Alright, and it says here, it's kind of goofy. I noticed that. Insurgency reserve markers can move 1 or 2 hexes and do not have to stop when entering a communist zone of control. Well, what if it's their insurgency units? You know, I mean, at the end of the phase, all reserve markers are removed, which is fine. So he moved him 1. Let me see here. Let me see. 24, 2. Okay, it's 1, 2. Okay, there's this 2 move. Can he attack again? There's not another second combat phase, is there? Huh, alright. Next. Oh, he moves both units. There's 2 units in that stack. Alright, we are with you. Reserve marker's still there, but it will be removed. It removes the insurgency reserve marker, I guess. Allied ground air supply. Oh, now it's my turn. All right. Well, here we are. Wow, that was different. Oh, I'm gonna have to look at this and have some fun with it. We will stop here, and then we'll get ready. There won't be no Allied ground and air stage. And everything he did by the book. So he attacked my unit at the base camp. Now I will not be able to bring on any insurgency units. Okay, that is a big choke. Oh, what am I going to do here? My insurgency units can move. We could all move into that. They can all move into that entrenchment hex. That sounds like the thing to do. Get my insurgency units in there. I cannot bring on any insurgency units like I did in the last game, so that totally changes the face of the game. I would think that's what I would want to do. I can move 4 hexes no matter what. 1, 2, 3, and I'm in there. Have to obey stacking limits. But other than that, I believe that will be it. Yeah, let me look through this. See what we got going on now. Another thing is, oh well, come on here. Here we go. Yeah, my good old CIA helicopter. I'm pretty sure I got that down pat, but so far I've been wrong on everything else. So we'll see what's up. And here you go. After the communist player's first turn, that is the let me see what I call it. The situation or the disposition of units. Way back. Okay, we're ready to proceed. And the first thing we will do is bring on the Southern Airway supply source, and I'll put him there. Now, he doesn't get points for eliminating supply sources or air units, only ground units. So I'm using that. I could have put that way out of conflict's harm's way, but I'm kind of using it as maybe a little bit of a bait. So maybe he wants to siphon off some forces to go mess with it, even though it's not worth nothing, but he's a smart player and he probably knows that, so he probably won't do it. But it's coming up to my Allied ground and air stage, my regular ground unit movement phase. Now the thing of it is, we do have stacking limits, and if I attack using these units, I have to soak off one unless I want to attack them all, and I only have attack factors of 2 versus a defense factor of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that's what I'm looking at there. 2 versus 9. Even with my helicopter support, it ain't going to do nothing. So this unit here cannot attack. There's no way you can attack. You have to kind of get around them to where you don't use a soak-off attack. I'm thinking about moving my insurgents to this hex, not being able to use my helicopter because he's out of range, but just give me a good 3-to-1 attack on this unit here, and see if we can go from there. Just to eliminate a unit and get me a victory point. That's the only thing I really got going on right now. If I moved units up here, this unit here, on up, the stacking limit only lets me put 1 support unit up there. He's already got 4 stacking points in there, or I already got 4 stacking points in there, and you're allowed 5, so I can only bring in 1 unit to come on up and reinforce them. That might be what I'll do. I'll move up here, put a reserve marker on all these units, and afterwards I'll swing him on over to reinforce. But that's all I can really do right now. I'm looking for a victory point right here, and that's it. I had illusions about bringing units up here and attacking, but like I said, I have to do a soak-off attack, so these guys here don't want to attack now. They're just going to hold off. So I'm pretty sure that's what the state of my turn will be. We'll be right back. Alright, we're back with our continuation of play. It is my regular ground unit movement phase. A couple plans. First one was to attack this unit. Move one of these units here, the lower unit, the lower strength one. unit. See the one on the right, the very right. I was going to move him up to here during my ground movement phase, and in insurgency phase, move all of these units here into that hex also. Meaning stacking limits, it'll only be a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stacking points. You're allowed 5 stacking points per hex, or 4 units, or 5 units, something like that. Creating a 3-to-1 attack with a column shift. That's including my attack. I gotta get my units within range of this helicopter, which is 6. That's right down here. He's just out of range for any attack here. But that would leave my base with only 1 unit to defend it with 2 factors. I mean, that's rolling a dice, that's taking a chance. The safer move is to move all these insurgency units here with a 3-to-1 attack, although he's in the mountain jungle, which is good. I have to hand it to him. This has turned out to be a good deployment. But they move here, 3-to-1 attack. After that, I move them to the rest of their insurgency movement phase and get another unit in here to reinforce this. This is really the key to the game. Plan A would risk losing this. Plan B, a little bit safer and a chance to eliminate a unit. The only thing is, when you eliminate these insurgency units, you'll get the victory point for them, which is all well enough and good, which is really what you want. They can come back. And a 3-to-1 attack. Let's see here. Oh, 3-to-1 in the mountain jungle. There you go. Mountain jungle 3-to-1. There's a chance. The roll of a 2 or 3, then nothing happens. If I do, the most I can inflict maybe is a 6, and that's retreat and take a hit. So the most of the thing I have to do is take a hit. I don't wonder if can he take a hit? Is there an insurgency hit on that? Maybe there is. I'll have to look and see. But and he retreats 2 hexes. Let me go check out and see if he's can be reduced. All right, I think we got it down pat here. We're gonna continue. Where's a pointer when I need one? Ugh. The key thing in this game is to hold this spot. This is worth 4 victory points. Illusions of grandeur. You can do all kinds of things. Get behind them. Come on up here. Do an attack. Another key thing is, excuse me, is to stay within range of this helicopter. This is a game changer when it comes to attacks. So I thought about I'm not going to attack this turn. I'm just going to bring all 3 of my units right next to this unit to where he has to have a soak-off attack if he wants to attack me. And have 3 combat factors in each hex. This one here is entrenched. He gets a column shift. But I need to, I'm down, he's got 9 factors on the board, game board. I only got 7. So it's really imperative of me to save my factors. And the burden is on him to attack me. So if I can get these guys back here, and then we can start our attacking once we get this within range of this helicopter. We're not within range of him right now. If I attack him, I have to attack one of these units to soak off these 2 guys here, and that'll probably eliminate him or something. So we can't attack right now. So therefore, my next move will be, let me see, charts and tables. Combined track. We will go to the insurgency movement phase, and therefore we will do 1, 2. We will get us a units marker. What's it say here? Game phase, game turn. Looking for insurgency allied. Markers. I'll be right back. Alright, well, I don't know if I'll move him again during the next phase, but just for now, I got the old insurgency reserve marker on there, and I just do that out of habit. I really don't have to. It'll probably be useless, but I put it on there. We will go over here to the charts and tables. Insurgency placement, we have none. FSLN, counterinsurgency, we have none. First insurgency to disband it, we won't do. Air mission, huh? Let me check this out real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think we have to bring at least 3 bombardment factors to a hex. And I don't think we have any. Let me see what's going on here. We'll be right back. Alright, well, we want to do a bombardment strike. But grounding a bombardment table. I'm hoping I'm reading this right, but it does say you have 1 bombardment point. You can 1 to 7 bombardment points. You could roll for a SAM site, but you need at least 3 to go for a ground unit. We only have 1, so we will be skipping the air mission phase, I am afraid. I'll go to ground combat phase. Sorry about that. And I'm pretty sure we're going to be skipping that phase, because we are attacking no one. Let me see here, yep. Reserve movement phase. Huh. Don't think I want to do anything there either. Unless I move somebody from here up to here, but I think I want to keep all my points in one hex. 3 points here and 3 points here, so therefore I'm not going to do much this turn. Like I said, burdens on him, second insurgency to spam it, helicopter transport, return to base, demolitions, repair, reinforcement, and a turn stage, close, air move. Oh, let me see this here, file. I'll make sure I save this right. How do I do this? Okay, well, I'll be back. All right. And me as a newbie has sent. We've done nothing. So I did. I just went ahead and moved there. All the things I thought I was going to do. I think that's about the smartest thing. Let him have the burden of attack. And the thing of it is, when he attacks, let me get my thing here. He has to attack all units. So this one here attacks. They all have to attack. So I'll have to see how he splits up his attacks. He might be real creative on that, but yeah. If he attacks all units in a stack, there's only 1 here, 1 here, 1 here, 1 here. But when they attack, the whole stack has to attack certain units. So you have to put some units out here to attack without having to soak off. This unit here can attack without having to soak off. A bunch of stacks here that have to attack both the hexes. So that's what we did. Kind of anticlimactic, but playing it cautious. By the book, like I said, keeping my 3 defense points. And another key is we got to get within range of this helicopter. He might make a move after it, but I don't think he can get to it right away. He's got a ways to go. We could always rebase it here at Union, La Union. Them are the only 2 spots where I can go. But yeah, during this first turn, we were playing it cautious. Getting back here within range of this helicopter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, he's within range now. Out here, not within range. Alright, that'll be it. Waiting for his return moves. Okay, we'll be back.